Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Another great day on the markets today, and we're going to break it all down for you, giving you a special today. Recap everything that we've got so far. Remember, it's not what you don't have, it's what you do have. It's easy to make money, it really is. The hard part is to keep it. So we've got to take care of our money now. We've had an amazing run, but what comes next? We don't want to spend all this time making money just to find out we've got to give it to the tax man or give it all back on losses. So what comes next? Welcome to the show this morning. It's lovely to have you here. It's July the 14th. We've now got nearly 91,000 subscribers as we count down to 100,000. Can't thank you all enough. Let's get straight into it. Fear. Lots of unknown fear. Very often we like to say it's not what you do know, it's what you don't know is the problem. A lot of people aren't aware of what comes next, so we're trying to find out what comes next. Question marks everywhere. Tariffs. You European Union haven't responded yet to Donald Trump. What are they going to do? We know that Donald Trump over the weekend slapped on EU tariffs with a bloody great American wrecking ball, but what is the European Union going to do about it? He has said, if you react, I do more. He's done this before, we've been here before, but what comes next? Well, let's try and find that out today. XRP, $10, any moment. This week, maybe on Wednesday with the Bank of America earnings. ISO 222 is in full swing, and yes, we will be covering the Bank of America earnings on Wednesday. We've also have another Meet the CEO in our series. It's a members only event. All our Meet the CEO events are members only. That's coming up next Wednesday. That is the CEO of Mobix live here on the studio in the show for you. The carry trade. The carry trade is something that no one is paying attention to, but should be, because things could get very painful very quickly. And all this money that we've made, we don't want to lose it. And you don't have to. Remember, the markets aren't what you want them to be. You can't fight the Fed, and there's nothing wrong with taking profits. So let's discover all the news today. This is my portfolio. You may remember I started this portfolio 4 years ago. Made mistake after mistake after mistake. Lost $40,000 when I started. $30,000 on Virgin Galactic, another 5 or 6 on Virgin Orbit. And then as time progressed, I switched from a day trader to becoming a long-term investor and a media channel and started to make it all back. I came from below, down massively in the red, even experienced a margin call on the show. You may remember when it brought me literally to tears. All of those things happened, and then I switched into the S&P 500 because I was now interviewing CEOs, and that's what they liked, the fact that I wasn't pumping and dumping anything, which leads me on in a moment to an apology. I must make an apology for yesterday. I thanked everyone for the 90,000, but I need to make an apology coming up in a moment. But then I switched to the S&P 500, but then I learned what I already knew, what I should have started with. It's not about what I think I know. It's about the relationships that I know how to build. And I went back to old school. As the world piano man, it was always about making friends around the world. It's not what you know, it's who you know that opens doors. And I started to go back to those principles of making friends. And the moment I made friends and started talking to CEOs regularly and hedge fund managers regularly and Wall Street managers regularly and everybody all the way up to a White House press room contact, I suddenly decided it was right for me to be a media channel and all in the S&P. And the market isn't what you want it to be. Just because you want it, it isn't. You can't make it go up. what you got to do is protect your money and buy under value, not just buy on a price. So I did. I turned on margin massively and bought that massive V shape and made 70 grand in days. And that's what then corrected my portfolio. But now it's time to trim and take some profit. So I had $500,000, $250,000 of my own money. By this time, I'd built $250,000 by doing that, and $250,000 of margin because you can double it. Basically, I cleared all my margin. I used it to amplify the gain. I got out of there and I sold my positions on margin using tax lots right at the top to pay no tax. Very, very important. Then after that, I started to trim. I started to sell the S&P 500 and give myself some cash. Now, you may remember yesterday I had $35,000 in cash. Well, I get paid again in another week. Every month on the 21st of the month, I get paid just like everybody else. And I don't want even more cash in my portfolio. That's more cash than I need. Earning 4% is nice. It's not my long-term strategy, but earning 4% while I'm waiting for something to happen is a good idea. So what happened? We had all this stress with tariffs and fears. So as you can see, the market started to go sideways. Now, some people said I was silly for selling my positions. Except they'll never tell you that I only sold less than 1% of my positions. Like Warren Buffett, everyone freaked out when Warren Buffett sold VU and SPY. It was less than 0.1 of his portfolio. So I've trimmed off a little bit. I've got some cash, but I've started now to buy back. Why? Because the 30% threat on tariffs to the EU didn't do anything. That was now the worst it's going to get, other than a carry trade, which is a real issue. So last night I started to buy back. I'll show you what I did last night because I'm already up on those positions. Let me show you what I did. So I'll give you full disclosure here. As always, we share everything, and stand by. I have an apology coming up in a moment. So you can see this is my position. I have 326 shares, $186,000. This is my main account. I've got another 40,000 in the Roth over here, just so you know. Okay, back to here. So I'll show you what I did, how I sold and why I sold using tax lots. If we go back here, you can see, open up more. You can see I sold 38 shares at 570. And 55 shares at 571. About 30, 40, 50, 60 grand, $50,000, something like that. Hardly any tax at all. In fact, no tax. It's just inside my tax bracket using tax lots. The ones that I bought at the top, the most expensive ones. I sold those. And I got people ridicule me saying that was a silly thing to do. No, it wasn't. It was the right thing to do. And that's what everybody at the top is doing right now. Then I decided this morning or last night, sorry, I beg your pardon. There it is. 20 shares, July the 13th. That was last night, just before midnight. I decided to buy back 20 shares, $11,000, 570.85. So it's another win. It's a 35th trade. Here it comes. I'll edit the text on the screen. 35 trades. 34 wins. I'll explain why. There we go. I've upgraded it because I sold them at 571, as you can see down there, and I bought them back at 570. Now, not very much, but the point was I was parking my money, de-risking, earning 4%. Yeah, 4% is for the year. In a few days, I've not earned 4%, but I have made about $20. $20, but it mostly was to prevent and give me the option and preserve my buying power if we got a big drop. Well, we did get a drop of about 0.75%, so I was right to trim, and I bought back lower. Not much lower. I've made about $20 on those shares that I've bought back, slightly lower. Not a huge amount, but a bit. So I bought back 20. Now, why not buy back more? Why not buy back more? If you think it's going up, why not buy back more? Well, because we've got the carry trade to contend with. The tariff issue isn't a major issue now. It seems the worst is priced in. So we had a little bit of a drop. I bought it. I've still got some cash on the side because of carry trade and because of Fed Jerome Powell. That could be the next thing. So I've got 23 grand, which is now a nice amount of cash. Not too much, sitting around earning 4% a year, but enough to be able to buy a decent dip. So that's what I'm doing. So there you go. That's my position today. So we need to talk about the carry trade. We need to talk about the Fed Jerome Powell issue. And we also need to look at XRP as our favorite crypto coin. And that's where I come on to an apology. Before I do, I think I would like to ask everyone to tap the like button. We've got 439 people watching, so 200 people could like because only 50% of you are signed into Google. So I'll give you a moment if everyone could tap the like button, and then I will make my apology for XRP. And I didn't expect to have to do this, but I think it's important, so I will. I made a bad call. So here we go. If you would tap the like button, we'll get to 100 likes. Let's bring the funky music up. Which one should we use? I think we'll use this one. Let's get 100 likes and then I'll give you the next part of my show. Here we go. Let's bring it on for XRP, about to hit all-time highs and go to $10. Thank you very much. If you've not yet subscribed to the show, thank you so much indeed. Shall I show you where we are? You will not believe how we've grown since last night. It's quite incredible. Look at this. Is XRP rallying? 90,305. We were only 89,000 yesterday. Are just beyond words. We are now filling a stadium. It's pretty cool, isn't it? To say the least. All right, 120 likes. We did it. Thank you very much. Let me fade out the music as promised. I would add 100 likes. Let me fade that out. Okay. So yesterday I made a bad call, a bad judgment. Some of you decided. I thought I was doing something good and nice, but some of you didn't like it. Not everybody had a lot of support, but a lot of you didn't like it. So I want to just apologize for this.
Brandon donated $5 through a super chat. Could you cover $TTD earnings, the trade desk, on August 7th, please?
Let's have a look. If you are a member and you do a minimum $5 super chat, we can cover an earnings call. Earnings start tomorrow morning and it's first come, first serve. We can do 4 a day, 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. So trade desk. The earnings call is scheduled for August 7th after hours. Okay, here we go. Earnings season. Earnings. The first request is in. So August 7, whoops a daisy. August. Bloody hell, what's wrong with me this morning? August 7. TTD. And that is going to be after hours. Yep, that's our first one booked in. While I'm giving you my apology, I will explain what this is in case anybody else wants to jump in, because it is first come, first serve. When the spots are gone, they are gone. It is your choice. You have to be a member. So there is the membership links. It's one of the many, many perks that you get. If you are on an iOS device, select a desktop version. And a browser and desktop version. And these are one of the many perks that you get. So we're earnings season starting tomorrow. And if you are a member and you do a $5 minimum super chat, you can book in an earnings. Now we can do 4 a day, 2 in the morning live and 2 in the evening live. And we do them on the main channel and the extra channel. Okay. So we might even have Sensei covering it rather than me doing two at once if it coincides with his breakfast show. We'll have to discuss that. That's a new thing just obviously occurred. So tomorrow morning it all kicks off. What do you want? What do you want to hear from? It's the banks. We want to hear from the banks because that's where our XRP and Ripple will be spoken about. So that's tomorrow morning. Who wants JP Morgan, BlackRock, Citi, Wells Fargo, BK, STT? I'm not going to read them all out. You know what they are. We've got Martyn Lucas tomorrow morning, ML. I'm sure it's not. But these are the earnings tomorrow. If you are a member and you do a minimum $5 super chat, you can get an earnings call tomorrow morning. Which one can we do? It's up to you. 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. After hours, we have JBHT. Oh.
Vanessa Davis Griggs has become a member. Congratulations on reaching over 90,000 subscribers.
Thank you very much, Vanessa. It was quite incredible, and it's overwhelming, to be honest. It's amazing. It's a stadium now. Right, we've got OMC, PKE, CTM, and we scroll down the list, and you can choose your 2 earnings calls for tomorrow night. Main channel and extra channel. We can do 4 a day. Then we go on to Wednesday. ASML, J&J, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America. Nobody has booked Bank of America yet. That's the big one for XRP. Nobody, believe me, has picked it yet. I've placeholdered it. Doesn't mean it's going to happen because nobody has picked it yet. Morgan Stanley, PGR, PLD, PNC, and more. After hours, United Airlines, DFS, KMA, AA, and more. You can see. Then we go to Thursday. It's a jam-packed week. We've got PEP, GE, ABT, CTAS, and more. You can see there. After hours, we have Netflix, IBKR, OZK, and WAL. And then finally, Friday, we have American Express, Charles Schwab, 3M, or SLB. Nothing, of course, after hours on a Friday, as we have our music show, and there are none anyway. So there you go. There are your choices. We'll see which ones you choose for the show. All right. So now I've done that, I want to just confirm, Brandon, your earnings call is in and it's confirmed. I will create not only the live stream for you and cover it, it'll get its own promotional video. It'll promote the stock as we rank #1 for nearly all the stocks we covered on YouTube and Google. And we'll cover the earnings call just for you. But now it's time to make my apology. As you know, this channel is, its whole purpose is to provide the most honest, real service in the world. I don't do this to pump and dump or get subscribers, even though we celebrate it every day. I do this to try to do something good, something amazing that I can have as my legacy and pass on. I'm the world piano man. I've toured the world. I've done everything I've wanted to do. And now I just want to have an amazing live show, entertaining people and do things. Oh, we've got another one.
Brandon donated $5 through a super chat. Earnings call for DoorDash August 6th. Please.
August.
Thanks, Martin.
August 6. What is that then? DASH. Let me check it for you. I'll come back to my apology. I've got to keep doing these, of course, if they happen. DASH. DoorDash. August 6 after hours. There it is. There's another one. All right. We're getting booked up now very, very quickly. These will go really quickly. Okay, so I try to aim, and I do aim to provide the best service in the world. I try to be entertaining, but I'm never here to pump and dump anything, always to give you the best information. Oh my gosh.
David donated $10 through a super chat. Let's all look at Bank of America. Very important all around for financial industry as well as XRP.
Indeed, there it is. July 16th. I wondered if somebody was going to do that. And thank you for the $10. That's a really good super chat. Thank you very much indeed. July the 16th. That's the opening bell. BAC. That's now gone pre-market. Okay, these are booking up quick. thank you for that choice. So yesterday, I did something very unusual. You all know that I've always said I only own the S&P for full integrity and honesty. I don't pump and dump anything. I'm not here for my own benefit. I'm here to help you. And by not owning individual stocks other than the S&P, you know the information is true and real and impartial. But yesterday, for fun, I thought I would do something, and many of you didn't like it. Many of you did, but many of you didn't. And you really didn't like it at all.
The Easy Vault donated $4.99 through a super chat. First time listener to your channel. I love the transparency, showing us your investments. A lot don't do that. Rock on gesture emoji. Rock on gesture emoji.
Wow. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate that. So yesterday, live on the show, as you know, as you can see here, I'm earning super chats. This is my job. This is how I live. You all have a job. You all have an income. This is my job. There's no way I can do this for free. I have to earn money just like everybody else. So the super chats I get, take out tax and commission, I end up with money to live on. Well, yesterday, for fun, to celebrate XRP success, I said all the super chats I get on today's show, I will buy XRP with, and I will never sell it. I thought it would just be fun. I wasn't begging for money. I get super chats anyway. I earn money anyway, and the money is mine to spend on what I like. However, I thought you might like it if I just, because it's your super chat, giving it to me, I said I would use the money to buy XRP. And what I said was 50% of the super chat will buy XRP, because after tax, after commission, it's roughly, I mean, it's not exactly that, but that's what I said, okay? And I started to buy some XRP live on the show. Well, it turned out it was only like $30, like $34, as you can see. It wasn't very much. So I basically got, $70 in super chats. So I spent $34 thereabouts, all right? So I did that thinking it was just a fun thing. It wasn't me begging for money. I get super chats anyway. I just thought rather than just keeping the money for myself, as you do in your job, I would buy XRP and support the community. That way, everyone could say Martyn Lucas now owns only one other thing than the S&P, and that's XRP. I thought it would be fun. I thought people would enjoy it and think it was a nice, fun thing. I said I wouldn't sell it. I would just own it and keep it, and so on and so forth. It wasn't begging for money. It wasn't to try to get you to buy me XRP. I've got $500,000 available. I can buy all the XRP I need. It wasn't for that. It was just a fun thing. Many of you liked it, but many of you didn't like it and said you weren't happy with the way I was doing it. So I apologize that I upset so many people.
Hink donated $5 through a super chat. Martin, please add new scale power. NYSE, SMR second quarter 2025 earnings conference call Thursday, August 7th, 20,255:00 p.m. ET.
Okay, I'm checking now. Hink, new scale power, SMR. You say it is August the 7th. Let me confirm. August the 7th after hours. August 7th after hours. We now have 2 for August. So that's it. We are fully booked for August the 7th. August the 7th. Now, these dates might change. They do sometimes. But I will write that down. That is SMR. SMR. August the 7th, after hours. So we are fully booked now for August the 7th. It's gone. I do what my audience want, and there it is. August the 7th, after hours is booked. One on the main show, one on the extra channel. I might have Sensei do it, or I'll do both at the same time. I can do that, so we'll look into that. So thank you very much indeed. So I apologize for those who weren't happy with what I did. I still don't know what I did wrong, but you don't like it. I'm trying to do what my audience like, and there it is. And it wasn't just trolls. It was some of our closest friends didn't like the way I was doing it. It looked like I was trying to get super chats when it wasn't, because I earn super chats anyway, and I don't need the money. I've got my own money. I just thought it would be nice to support the community and promise to never sell. So there we are. I've got $34 of XRP. So I apologize if I upset anybody. Okay, I think we should move on now. Let me read the comments. We've got 15 minutes to go. We will ring the bell on the bell today. And I've got all the news coming up. Oh, hang on, what's this?
David donated $70 through a super chat. Hey Martin, here's another $70 and dub your XRP bag LOL. No apologies needed.
Well, I'm not doing it on today's show. I'm not doing it on today's show. It didn't seem to go down too well. I'll tell you what I will do then. This is what I will do. As David has just given me $70 to buy XRP and hold forever, let me say this to you. I'll run a poll. So now you can tell me whether you want me to do it. Start a poll. Let me end this one first. End this. Start a poll. Should I buy XRP with David's super chat? Okay, just David's, nobody else. Should I buy XRP with David's super chat? All right. Okay. Start. I should have done this before and saw what your response was. Yes or no. Should I buy it?
Blonde 2008 donated $5 through a super chat. XRP is a huge support community and I really appreciated the gesture. Red heart emoji.
That's what I was trying to just say. That's what I was trying to do, but some people didn't like it. So should I buy XRP with David's super chat? Here we go. All right, let's see what you say. Now I've explained it, apologized. And right, I've got 15 minutes to go.
Yasin donated $1.99 through a super chat. Do I pay tax on dividends on my Roth IRA?
Do I pay tax on dividends on my Roth IRA, I think you mean? The answer is no. Your Roth IRA or traditional IRA is a tax-free savings account. So when you buy and sell stock and when you earn dividends, it is all tax-free. The only time that you'll pay a fee is if you've got a match from Robinhood or your brokerage and you take the money out early. You might have to give back, or you will have to give back part of the match. If you buy and sell, you don't pay any tax. Dividends, no tax. If you take your money out before a certain period of time as well, you might pay some tax as well. The purpose of an IRA is to hold your money in there. Don't take it out for, I think, like 5 years. So you've got a rolling 5 years. So the ones you bought 5 years ago, you can start to sell those lots and remove those. But you need to just go and read the small print. Everyone's tax situation is different, but essentially a Roth IRA is a tax-free investment space, and the gains when you sell or don't sell, and the dividends are tax-free. That's the very purpose of it. In the UK, we have a thing called ISA, individual savings account. In the US, it's a traditional Roth or a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA. Sorry, I got the words wrong there. Okay, so let me read the comments. Bye, don't worry about negativity, Martyn, bye. This world seriously has to worry about more things than you buying XRP. Steve Mariano, bye. Everyone's saying bye. Everyone, it's like 87% now. Who cares if people are mad that you bought XRP? You don't need permission. You're an adult. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, but my friends are looking out for me. Some of the trolls, of course, it doesn't matter. But some of my friends' opinions are valid. They're trying to protect the show, the integrity, and that's why I'm sorry, and that's why I want to understand it. Go for it. No apologies needed, says Sandra John. XRP it is. It's your money. Buy, Martyn. Your transparency and integrity are second to none. Family, let's support Martyn. He always supports us. Buy. Only pay tax when you withdraw. That is correct. But not if you, but not pay tax if you hold it for a certain period of time. That's the purpose. Maybe the haters think you'll pump the price too much if you get 35 in XRP. Me personally, I wouldn't care if you bought Bitcoin or any crypto. I want us all to make money. We are human. We can change our mind. Martyn, you can buy what you want. You just can't say you only buy VU and the S&P if you do. That is correct. But of course, I will state that on every show. I think it's unfair for people to hold you to just one stock. You cover stock and crypto, so I think it's completely fair for you to own stock and crypto. Nothing wrong with what you did. Your real friends would like to see your portfolio grow as much as possible. Steve, the $70 was more of a joke and can do what he wants with it. It's support for his channel. Thank you, David. Okay. Broker is taxed every year on gains. Exactly. Most people will just buy it without saying anything. I've always maintained my stand that that's what I love. Some people carrying their feelings on their shoulder can't make everyone happy. Do what you want. He will own it always because XRP will be on S&P 500. Stop judging this man for generational wealth. This is for his kids. Andrew Moody. No, it's not for my kids. It's for me to spend on a great pension. We have ISAs until Rachel Reeves takes it away from us. Oh dear, she shouldn't do that, should she? ISO day, yes it is. Buy. XRP will never bend. The ledger. Oh, you're talking about the song? Yep. XRP, always believe in your flow. All right, there we go. Morning, everyone. If you've not yet supported the song, please do. I want that XRP song to go viral. I really do. We've got 7 minutes to go. Morning, everyone. Buy what you want, Martyn. I will support you and the channel. However, I was drawn to the channel because you didn't own crypto. Thank you very much indeed. I agree. I think it's ridiculous that people actually make him feel the need to apologize. What do you do with your presence is your business. About your honesty is what I love about you. Thank you. XRP is ready to fly in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. Oh, the market's going up on the bell. Right, let's get ready for the bell. I'm looking at the poll. Should I buy XRP? I'm just resetting the studio. All right. Okay. Markets are going up. We are ready to ring the bell.
You have to go buy dollars to be involved because Boeing is
okay, cool. So let's have a look. Let's read the last few comments. We're about to ring the bell. How could you move the market with super chats? It's an investment channel. You made an investment. Let me tell you something. We're here to make money at the end of the day. A little disappointed on the XRP price, seeing they started and they allowed to move money around the United. We're not. We like this steady growth. Let me come back to XRP. We're looking at the markets. Using good diversity. Will XRP go down today if IFC? Dude has XRP song. Yes, I do. I do have an XRP. I have 5 XRP songs. XRP. Always believe in your flow. I have 5 of them. Okay. I think we've got 4 minutes to go. Let me give you, if you've not yet supported the XRP songs, I have 5, and I think they could go viral if everyone plays them. So let me show you the past live stream where I did all 5 songs in one show. This was the event. If you've not yet seen it, we've got 3 minutes to go. XRP Action for Change. It's on my music event channel. If you watch this and share this out, subscribe to this, not only can I raise money for charity, because when I get to 10,000, I can actually do fundraising events because YouTube turn on charitable giving. But here is my XRP song. There's 5 in this. Have a quick listen. All right, so if you want the link to that, we've got 2 minutes before the bell goes. Here is the XRP concert that nearly all of you missed. XRP songs, there's 5, I think, and concert. If you watch this and share this out, these will go viral and more people will learn about XRP. And there you go. Please sub on the channel if you enjoy it. It's a separate channel. It's the music channel. All right, let's get ready to ring the bell in 1.5 minutes. So 86% say yes, do it. All right, I will do it then. So you now understand what it's all about. Let's go to it. XRP 70 is $35. Here you go. And buy. $35, review, and there we go. There you go. So I did it. As promised, I would do it if you decided I should do it. Okay. So I'll end the super. I'll end that, and I'll ask you another question. Then I'll ask you another question. I can take my super chats for myself, or I can spend them on XRP today. Start a poll. Would you like me to spend my super chats on this show? Would you like me to spend my super chats on this show with XR? Would you like me to spend my on this show on XRP? There you go. So if that is over 80% of you, then I'll do it for this one show. All right. Would you like me to spend my super chats on this show on XRP? There you go. If you want me to, I will. Get ready to ring the bell. The markets are going up.
You got to check the sites.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am looking at a world of memes that are
the bell has gone. We are off to the races.
And I don't think anybody realizes how many deals are going to be like Tom Lee's deal, where you bring a lot of money and you buy a coin. It's going to happen. I also think we're not aware enough about the meme stuff.
Let's go for all our positions.
Robinhood and coins.
This is your new acronym.
Yeah, I'm calling it, it's either CARP or PARK. Park. I like Park.
Yes.
CARP only because, like, you know, Alex Carp.
Let's go through them all right now in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay. The overall portfolio is going back up. You can see why I bought last night. Not overly concerned with the tariff situation right now, but there's still money on hand if we do go down. The S&P is trying to push back up, but not racing ahead. It's a little bit unsure of itself. Virgin Galactic, $3.12 and flat today. Palantir is up 1.53, zooming up. Absolutely incredible stuff. So overbought, it's incredible. Gold is flat today. It's near all-time highs again. Amazon going up 0.28. Apple is down 0.25, but going back up. Next Era Energy wants clarity from Trump. Let me just show you what's happening with XRP. It's going up. It's going up quick. This is the big ISO day today. So let me see what the poll says. Should I buy XRP with my super chats today? And I said over 80%, I'll do it. So just so you know, all super chats from now on until the end of the show, 50% of the super chat that I get on this show, I will buy XRP. In fact, I will only do it in the next half an hour. After that, no. So the next half an hour, by between now and 9 p.m. Central, which is in 27 minutes, all super chats that I get, I will put 50% of the money into XRP because there's commission and tax to come out of that. So I have that much money to buy. So yes, you want me to do it? You think it'd be entertaining? It's supporting the XRP community. So every super chat I get today, I will buy XRP and never sell it. Never sell it. I will hold it. And there it is. Okay? 50%. You decided yes, 86%. End the poll. Now you know what it's all about. Let's carry on going. You've got 27 minutes if you want me to do that. All right. So, Next Era Energy, Enphase Energy is going up. This is one of our best buys this year. This is most certainly one of the best balance sheets on the stock market. Coca-Cola is now a buy. I like, in my opinion, I'm not telling you to buy this. In my opinion, this is a buy. I like that. Johnson & Johnson going to $200. We're going to cover their earnings on, well, maybe we'll cover their earnings. No one's requested it yet. Chevron Oil going down. That's good. Tesla's going up, $2.75. McDonald's going down. Google going up. We always said it was one of our best value stocks. Microsoft is down. Oh, XRP. I've got an XRP. Here we go. Let me go over to this screen.
XRP, rock on gesture emoji, rock on gesture emoji,
okay.
Rock on gesture emoji,
I'm supporting,
cool face emoji.
I am supporting the XRP community, so that's $25. So we go buy XRP, $25, review. There you go. I shall never sell it. Live on the show. You've seen it. There it is. Amazing. All right. Thank you very much indeed. Let me come back to the stocks. I didn't quite finish them all up. We've now got Walmart is up 0.2. Tilray Brands, a lot of people are excited about this, but legislation getting passed. I can't see it. I don't think it's worth anything. I once said it was worth $40, but the government do not seem to be focused on this. I'm not so sure that this is the great business I once thought it was. They diversified just too much, and I just don't see it. So that's Tilray Brands, but you never know, things might change. Robinhood, over $100 a share. I owned this once upon a time for $8. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, look at this.
Brian Bynum donated $100 through a super chat. XRP or VU, how do you do? Your choice.
XRP or VU. Oh, you want me to buy one of those? Oh, well, I don't know. I think probably best in the spirit should be XRP, I think. I think in the spirit of the whole thing with XRP today, I'll do XRP to support the community that would like to see that. I've got millions of VU. So there's $50. There it goes. 50. Whoops. Review. XRP. There it is. All right. And I shall never sell this either. All right. There you go. Now then, before I move, I've got two more things to do. Is Brian Bynum, and thank you so much for that wonderful super chat, by the way. Brian Bynum and RB in the show today. I know Brian Bynum is, but is RB in the show today? Let me see. Is RB in the show? I'm not so sure. Thanks for supporting XRP. I love this. This is great. So I'm supporting it. I'm not going to hold. I'm never going to sell it. You're going to see it on the show. It's wonderful, right? I think it's a nice thing. All right. Anyway, there you go. So IonQ, Rocket Lab, it's too expensive at this price, in my opinion. Plug Power is up. And we've got Bitcoin, 121,000. Amazing. No, not Revved Biker. Sorry, mate. No, RB. He's called RB. That could have been you, though. It could have been you. But thank you very much for coming back to me. RB, listening as I can. RB, right. RB, I've got a very important question. Let me come back to XRP for a moment. Oh, I think, let me bring this on the screen. We've got another one.
He donated $2 through a super chat. XRP.
$1. There it is. Thank you very much for your super chat, RC. I'm now supporting the XRP community and never sell. All right. So I'd like to ask two very important questions from Brian Bynum and RB. We've been, they are wonderful supporters to our show. They've been members to our show for a very long time. They provide great service, great tolerance in the chat. And
Buxom Blonde 2008 donated $50 through a super chat. 50 XRP, red heart emoji.
There we go. It's getting quite a decent little bag now. What is it now? Bloody hell. That's quite a bit, isn't it? How did we get here? Anyway, I would like to ask, oh my gosh.
Peter Leach donated £1.99 through a super chat. XRP, rocket emoji.
This is incredible. I'm going to be like the biggest XRP. I'm going to be an XRP whale in a minute. So listen, guys, I'm going to ask RB and I'm going to ask Brian Bynum if they would like to accept the responsibility, because it is a responsibility and a job, to be a moderator on our channel. So if RB and Brian Bynum would like to be members on our channel as moderators. A moderator's job isn't to block people and just lord it around the place. It's to provide and improve the quality of our show. It's about trying to protect the community. We allow people to swear. It's okay. We know people get excited, but respectfully, we'll ask them to time out if they get a little bit too sweary. We don't block them straight away, but we give people warnings and time them out. If they get offensive, if they get really, really offensive, something really unforgivable, you know, they come out with the worst stuff, then we just hide them straight away. We don't tolerate. We have zero tolerance for threats, aggression, all-out abuse for any of our viewers. Then our moderators hide them. However, if it's a little bit risque and they're a little bit upset or a little bit annoyed, we just time them out and then we move up from that. So for that, as we get bigger, we need more moderators. So I would like to know if... bloody hell.
Kembley McIlrath donated $10 through a super chat. XRP.
So I would like to know if Brian Bynum and RB would like to be moderators. If you could come back to me now, I'd like to make you a moderator on the show.
Revved Up Biker donated £10 through a super chat. XRP. Next year we'll be millionaires, Dave.
Well, there you go. So, has Brian Bynum come back? Has RB come back? I don't see the comments just yet. So let's see what they say to that. Now then, let me bring up the comments. Don't super chat him. Buy for yourself, guys, said Yo Man. So true. I am up for the moderator's position, investing with Ronan. Thank you very much indeed. We need to get to know people for a while, Ronan. It takes a while. You've just become a member. These are members for a year or 2 years. They come on all our spaces and our chats and stuff like that. XRP is certainly doing well. Let me go back over to the main portfolio. Main portfolio has gone up as well. So we're not chasing the S&P at the moment. We did buy more overnight. Yes, Martin, thank you respectfully. There we go. Brian Bynum has accepted the role of moderator. So here we go. Add as a moderator. So Brian, if you comment again, you will see you are blue, not green anymore, and you will have a spanner, a wrench next to your name. There you go, Brian. Brian is now moderator. Could everyone please welcome Brian in? He's one of our new members. Brian actually went to Virgin Galactic's factory for us and to cover the live stream. RB says, I really appreciate the opportunity and thank you for asking. I just don't think I would have the time to monitor as much as would be needed. That's okay. That's okay, RB. You don't have to be on all the time. Not at all. You just, if you are in, you are in. That's all. You don't have to be. So on that basis, would you like to accept or not? I understand some people don't want to do it. MSK was once asked and MSK said, no, it's not for me. So, RB, it's absolutely fine. I'll be present as much as possible when I can though. So RB, would you like to accept that or not? I need to be clear. I need to know. It's okay if you're only in now and again and 5 minutes here and there. It doesn't matter at all. I just want to know if you do or not. But I understand you're saying that you can't be here as much as you'd like. And that's absolutely fine. You don't have to be in all the time. It's not your full-time job. RB. Anytime you come on, you can be a mod. It's a blessing. Take it, says Jordan. Congratulations, Beachfront Java. Okay. We're getting a bit of a drop now. Let me go over. Let's have a little look at what's happening. XRP is $2.99, still going up. So I'll just wait to hear. I would like to try it. Wonderful, Brian. And if you don't want it anymore, you can always tell me. I would like to try it. Here we go. Add as a moderator. And moderator there. All right. If you comment again, your name will turn blue and you'll have a wrench or a spanner, depending how you see it. Oh.
Kembley McIlrath donated $10 through a super chat. Been buying coins for a long time now. I love the show and he works hard to support us. XRP to the moon, Martin. Okay, that's another $5. We've got 14 minutes left and then this will be finished forever. $5, 50%. There you go. For those of you that just tuned in today, I made an apology for upsetting people about buying XRP yesterday. Some people didn't like it. I was just trying to support the community. I explained it. So if you want the full apology, go and look back. And then I did a poll because you said, no, we want you to do it. We want you to support it. 86% said, no, we want you to support the XRP community. So I asked you if you wanted me to do it, and I would. So what I said was between now and on the hour, so that's 13 minutes to go,
Any super chat I get 50% because I have to pay tax and commission, 50% of what I get on a super chat rather than keep it for myself because I get super chats anyway. It's how I earn my living. I would buy XRP and never sell it just to simply support the community. That's what I said I would do, to simply support the community. And people have been giving super chats and I've been buying XRP and never selling it, just holding it forever. All right. So anyway, we're now going to RB. There you go. You are now everyone has thanked Brian and RB. Please do thank them. They've taken on a huge responsibility and I really appreciate it. And it's absolutely wonderful. Right. Let's read some comments and then bring you more news today. Let me come back to here. Let me bring up all the tickers. Okay. Congratulations, Brian. XRP to the moon. It does look very nice, doesn't it? I'm going to bring you... Oops, Daisy, where am I? There we go. I am going to bring you the news in a moment. Martin, you've hardly touched your Pepe coin. What do you mean, my Pepe coin? Nothing to do with me. XRP Army, I think, Kimberly's second XRP donation. I think that's... Yes, it is. It is, Dean Watson. My $10 mate, I've got plenty of XRP, bought big time at 20. Oh, yes. I was originally in at 38 cents. Oh, look at XRP go now. Look at XRP go now. Whoa, whoa, ho, ho. Shall we have a pump moment for XRP? Shall we? Oh, it's pumping. It's pumping. It's breaking out. It's breaking out. Shall we have some fun? I think we should. Let's do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pump up the smoke. Let's go. XRP 150. Just 12 minutes to go, and that is it forever. I will just hold forever. Any super chat I'm getting on today's show, I'm buying XRP and holding forever to simply support the community. I could take the money for myself as my income, but I'm going to spend every super chat, 50% of it because of tax and commission that I get in the next 11 minutes, and that is it. Let's go, go, go. The S&P is going up as well. That's looking cool. I've got all the news. Oh, we got a new subscriber to the XRP music. I'm loving it. XRP song, Andy, officially new high. Stacy, you were in XRP at a great price before when you had it and sold it. Why didn't you just hang on to it? Now have to rebuy with super chat at this price should listen to Sensei. Not at all. Not at all. The super chats are not what I need to buy it. I can buy it myself, Stacey. I bought the S&P and you all know why. Is it time or does Martin look like James Spader? A lot of people say that. A lot of people say that. XRP, it is going again. Look, 3 XRP, let's go. Slamming new highs by the minute. Slamming new highs by the minute. Riot is a profit-taking stock. It follows Bitcoin. Buy, 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 low, sell, repeat, take profits. XRP song. You hear the XRP? Here it comes. XRP, always believe in your flow. You've got the strength that we know. I can't play it all the way through for copyright reasons, of course. I just wanted to give you a little flash there. Stacey, please rewind the video. You need to understand exactly what happened. I made a formal apology live on the show, except my audience said, no, we want you to do it. We are here. I did a poll and 86% said, no, do it. We want you to support the XRP community. I don't need people's super chats to buy XRP XRP. I get super chats on the show because people support the show. That's my income. I can spend it on groceries and paying the bills. But the audience said, no, we'd love you to do it. So I'm doing it until the hour, because they asked me to do it. They like it. So it's not, I don't feel bad that I sold it at 38. I sold it at whatever it was, $1 when I bought it at 38 cents. I moved into the S&P, but I'm just doing this to support the community. Martyn, we got your bag a little bit filled before XRP. You did indeed. Yes, indeed. I like the new XRP pump sound. It's good, isn't it? David, I love it. XRP blast off. Finally, look at it. I love it too, but it's your song. Always believe in your flow. Always believe in your flow. Let's hear it again. XRP. Always believe in your flow. Okay, so I tell you what, let me show you. If you've not yet done it, it's the XRP songs and concert is here. This is all the XRP song. There's lots of them, not just one.
Those children and those families.
There's lots of different songs. So here is the link again. And on the channel, you will find the XRP playlist. There's about 5 XRP songs. If you want them to trend and go viral, go and take part in that. Let me stop the lights a minute. We've ended the crazy moment. Look at it go. Flipping heck. That's something else, isn't it? Should we keep on there for the moment? Right, I'm now going to cover all the news. I think we've done this for a while. Standing on the moon, always believe in your flow. Words for life, XRP. Jordan, I have made my monthly salary today. Wow. Hello, Stephen says RB. It's just going and going. Shall we stay on this? Shall we stay on this? I was going to move on to the news, but I think we'll have to stay on this for the moment. Let me flash in between. We're just gonna enjoy the moment. I think we should just enjoy the moment. So we'll flash in between this. All right, so we'll keep everything going. So how many have we got watching? 600 people. If everyone could tap the like button, that would be amazing. And if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, that would be cool as well. Thank you very much indeed. Shall I show you how we've grown overnight? You won't believe this. And then I'm going to come on to all the crypto news. I know you want to focus on XRP, but we do want to cover the news as well. 90,331. Can you believe it? We were only 89,000 yesterday. It's just beyond words how this has grown so much. All right, let's come back to that. Let me go in and out of XRP. If it starts to move again, I will bounce back in and out of it. But I want to bring the news. This is really, really important. And I'll tell you what we'll do as well. We'll have a phone in. I'm sure everybody wants to celebrate. Here is the phone in. After I've done the news in about 5 minutes, live video phone in. All members can call in and be on the show and celebrate your XRP stories. Live video phone in 5 minutes. To be on the call, I'll give you the link. You have to be a member, and before you call in, tell me that you're calling in so I know your name to look out for and I can see you're a member. We've got 10 spots. We could fill these 10 spots and you can be part of today's show as I cover the news. So let me give you the link. All right. 5 minutes to go. Our XRP deal is over. There is the phone in. All right, so I'll keep an eye on XRP, and I will come back to that if there's suddenly an explosion. But I want to cover the news for everyone today. This is really important. Whoops-a-daisy. There you go. All right, let's get into the news. So this is directly from our own newsletter. I'll keep my eye on XRP. So the US launches Crypto Week with market momentum surging. Once again, great thanks to Sensei for providing a wonderful newsletter for us this morning. Really do appreciate it. Absolutely wonderful. Let me zoom in as much as I can to make it as clear as possible so you guys can see it. and then I can come back to XRP if something happens during this new segment. All right. So the US House of Representatives kicked off its first ever crypto week on July the 14th, 2025. Just as Bitcoin surged to all-time high of $123,000. This legislative blitz includes three major proposals. Let me just scroll up. The Genius Act for stablecoin regulatory regulation, the Clarity Act for defining digital assets, market structure, and the Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act, designed to prohibit central bank digital currencies. Lawmakers hope to create the regulatory clarity institutions have long demanded, just as digital assets explode into the financial mainstream. Fueling the rally, posted their second largest single day inflow ever with 1.18 billion, led by BlackRock Fund, now holding over 700,000 Bitcoin worth 83 billion. Continue accumulating aggressively, with the former now owning 597,325 Bitcoin worth 64 billion. I mean, think of that. Analysts attribute the 1.2 trillion crypto market surge since April to crisis mode. Inflows amid US deficit fears and dollar weakness, with long-term holders showing resilience and activity below previous peaks. Many see further upside in the current cycle. Let me just come back to XRP. It's just dropping slightly, but that's perfectly healthy. Now, what did Sensei think of that? That was the story he covered this morning, but what was his insight? A Capitol Hill debates crypto role in the financial system. Bitcoin's record-setting price sends a loud message. Digital assets are no longer fringe, they're foundational. All right, lovely stuff. Now then, this is the Bank of England on stable coins and crypto. The Governor Bailey warns against private stable coin issuance. The UK, of course, are restricting people from even buying Bitcoin. It's a different world over there, and they're getting left behind. But the US likes me. I like it. It's a very strange situation. And thank you to Sensei for great artwork again today. I love this stuff. If you want the newsletter, I'll give you the link now. You can get a free trial of this. And we have news coming out every single day. Let me give you the newsletter. And you can get this for free. There you go. When you click on that link, what you see is this, and you can try it for free for 7 days, and hardly anyone has cancelled. In fact, we now have founding members as well that want the white glove service. So this is strongly recommended. You can try it for 7 days. If you don't like it, of course, you can always cancel it. All right. Okay, let's come back to XRP and continue the breakdown of our news. This is important. What are we now? Almost 300 likes. How many people are tuned in today? What crowd have we got today? 603. Yeah, we're nearly maxed out. You only get 50% because the other half of you aren't signed into Google. All right, I'll keep my eye on XRP if it goes again, but I'm going to carry on with our crypto week news. And if something happens, I'll come back to it. The Bank of England Governor, Andrew Bailey, has issued a strong warning to banks against launching their own stablecoins, urging they could threaten financial stability and undermine monetary sovereignty. In a Sunday Times interview, Bailey, now chair of the Financial Stability Board, says stablecoins might extract liquidity from traditional banking and limit credit availability, while creating systemic risk through the fire sale of reserves during crises. Instead, he recommended tokenized deposits as a safer, regulated alternative that retains consumer protection within the banking system. Bailey's stance presents a serious regulatory obstacle to the $255 billion stablecoin sector, which has more than doubled in size over the past 2 years. His position contrasts sharply with the US, where the Genius Act is pushing for a commercial bank-issued stable coins. EU XRP Ripple enter the stage. EU policymakers are also voicing concerns over dollar-backed stablecoins, threatening regional autonomy for investors. The divergence signals heightened volatility and regulatory risk in stablecoin markets, alongside rising tensions between private crypto innovation and traditional banking digitalization. And Sensei's thoughts of that, as we just keep looking at XRP, just to keep you posted. Thoughts for that were: Bailey's remarks mark as a critical inflection point. Regulators are drawing clear lines in the sand between sovereign monetary control and decentralized digital assets. Expect stricter scrutiny and a pivot towards state-backed digital instruments. Okay, we'll leave that for a moment. I'm going to talk about the carry trade in a few moments, but before I do, we're just going to see if anyone wants to call in. If you want to call in now, the phone line is open. Let me give it to you again. You have to be a member and ask any questions or share me your thoughts on XRP. There is the link. You don't require any software. Click on the link and you can be live on the show today. All right, so there you go. Click on that link now. Give me your name in the chat and I will bring you on the show. Now then, are we in members only mode? We'll go members only mode, I think, for this, just because we don't want to miss any comments from the members giving me their names. All right, so we'll switch to members only mode for a moment. XRP is going again. The overall market is not doing that much. It's trying to turn green, but it isn't. I bought that dip with a little bit of money. I'm not going all in yet. Well, I'm 99% in, of course, but my 23 grand cash, waiting for more clarity on tariffs, but also the carry trade. We'll come on to that in a moment. So I don't know if anybody wants to call in. I'll give it another 30 seconds, and if not, I will end the... Oh, I do. Now then, if you are calling in, you do need to let me know in the chat you are calling in so I can see you are a member. It's very, very important. If you are calling in, you need to tell me in the chat that you are calling in. So I need to see your name in the chat that you are a member, so I don't pick up the phone to scammers, trolls and bots. I'm sure you all appreciate that. So if you are calling in, you need to let me know in the chat. Now that I'm married, should I give some of my XRP to my wife? RC. Well, now there's a good question, mate. There is a good question. I'm waiting for people to put their name in. I think people want a live phone in, but nobody is putting their name in the chat just yet. We're going to keep our eye. I think people are just testing the system at the moment. I'm going to give it a moment. If you are calling into the show, just put your name in the chat. Tell me you're calling in so I can see you're a member, so I can see your name, and then I can pick up the call from you. Can I talk about SPCE? I certainly can. I can do a whole section on it if you'd like me to, Sam Dirks. The wife owns Bitcoin only, RC. Very wise, you know. Nothing wrong with that. We'll give this 1 minute. I think some people wanted to call in but never put their name in the chat, so I can't pick up the phone to you. Just waiting to see if we get anybody. I'll just share your comments on the screen while I do this. XLM moving up as well. XRP's going again. Yes, I will. The wife owns Bitcoin. She wants some XRP but doesn't know what it is. Then she shouldn't buy it. That's absolutely right. If she doesn't know what it is, she absolutely shouldn't buy it. That's a very sensible thing. the fact she admits she doesn't know what it is a good thing. That means she shouldn't buy it. If you are calling in, you've got to put your name in the chat. I've got people trying to call in who aren't putting their name in the chat. I can't pick up the call to you. So there's no way I know who you are. We're going to, I think people want to call in and be on the show. So I'm just going to give a couple of seconds. I don't want anyone to miss out. I don't want anyone left behind. I don't want anyone not being able to ask a question, but you've got to follow the rules for security and integrity of the show. Okay. Countdown, 1 minute. When we reach 9:08, there's the clock. I will end the call if no one has put their name in the chat. I don't want to keep this going on forever because I want to cover the carry trade. Someone has asked about Virgin Galactic, and we've got to get ready for our earnings season as well. I've got some videos I need to record. If you want the newsletter, there it is. What do I think about Tempest AI? I've never analyzed it, I don't think. All right, I've never looked at it. So let's do a couple of things. When it gets to 9:08, I'll close the line unless anybody's put their name in the chat. Okay, oh, here it goes again. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the phone line is open. Nobody wanted to call in that would recognize themselves in the chat. So let me just do that. All right, XRP is going again. The overall market is looking okay. I'm glad I bought that dip, but not anymore. So before I come on to the carry trade news, and I've been asked to look at Virgin Galactic as well. It's one of our main audiences as well. I want you to do something for me, if I may ask. Here is my X account. There's the X. I'm going to make somebody on X famous now. We like to help people grow on X. We like people to get more followers. So what we're going to do is this. There's my X. I'll give it to you again. Here is a post that I put out today about XRP at the ISO. I would like you to repost this and like it. And anyone who follows me today, I will randomly pick somebody and get everyone on the show to follow you. Just for fun, just because we can. We enjoy giving back and helping people grow. So there's the post. It's right at the top, just under 90,000 subscribers. If you'd like to engage with that, we hit 90,000 last night. If you'd like to like and repost that, that's great. But this is the one I want you to repost about the ISO here. Anyone who does that, repost. If that starts to move and we get some new followers, I will pick one in, what time is it now? It's 9:09, at quarter past the hour. Quarter past the hour, I will randomly pick one person and get everyone to follow that person. Have some fun doing that, all right? So there you go. If you'd like to do that, I can certainly do that. Right, starting to go up now. Oh, let me see. Oh, there's the repost. Oh, right. So I will do it. I will do it on the hour. Oops, I don't want that, do I? Okay. I will do it on the quarter past the hour. Yeah, it's starting to move. And we'll see who's followed me on X. And then I will do that. Right, so now I'm going to bring you the news. Yes, it is. The reason why is we're approaching Delta news and the earnings call, and we're expecting another short squeeze. We have 3 short squeezes already. Very small ones, but nevertheless. Just hit my 30,000. Thank you so much. Sam, just hit my 30,000. Is that what, money? Followers? XRP? What is that? Anyway. What's a good buy? A good price to buy VU. I know you bought a few times in the last month. I'm just trying to figure out a good strategy so I don't just dollar cost average. That's right. Dollar cost averaging is rubbish. I've proved that it doesn't work. It's okay. I mean, if the market goes up, then you will say dollar cost averaging worked for you. It didn't work for you. It's just because the market went up. There's a much better strategy than dollar cost averaging. It's buying under value. That's the key to investing with the S&P 500. So it's all about buying under value. And right now, the S&P, Brandon, is around 25 times earnings. It's expensive. I like buying the S&P with macro conditions overselling at 17 times earnings. You can see that from underneath the, if you look on here, if you go to VU. So it's not about the price, it's about the value. The value is the stocks, how the businesses are performing in the index. If we look here, you will see, where is it? Scroll down. There you are. 25 times, bottom left-hand corner, 26 times earnings. It's expensive. However, I'm going to tell you something now. Because of crypto and AI and other things that are now coming into the S&P, there's massive amounts of growth. We're kind of in an AI revolution, crypto revolution, all of this stuff. So many are calling for the fair price of the S&P to be raised something like maybe 21 times earnings. So we're at 26 now. And remember, you're never going to buy the S&P undervalue, even at 17 times earnings. It's still 17 times earnings. It's not 0 times earnings. So it's always going to be the case that it's expensive because we are always growing. So dollar cost averaging isn't the best strategy because it just goes up over time. So you go, well, look, it worked. It didn't work. It worked because the stock market went up. How I've been able to make so much money and how Warren Buffett does it is you wait for undervalue and then you go all in and then you make masses of gains. Now, that doesn't mean to be out of the market because there are only a few times a year when if you were in on that day, you'd make all the gains for the year. So you always want to remain in the market. You always want to remain fully invested. There's nothing wrong with that. However, it's very important to buy with conviction when the market is oversold. So as you know, as you can see, I'm still fully invested. Look, 186 grand. So I've got $251,000 now, 251,300. I've got 23 grand in cash, no margin, don't need margin anymore. I'm only using margin when we are massively oversold at 17 times earnings, but maybe now 19, 20 would be massively oversold. And you can see that. So you can be in the market. It's never a wrong time to buy the S&P because we can't say we guarantee, but a year from now, even if you bought at a high, you're more likely to be up. So it doesn't matter, right? And over time, it compounds and you earn those dividends anyway. So it doesn't matter. But if you started to make money, remain in the market. You can always trim up the top if you buy at the top and there's a dip and you buy lower, when it goes back up again, you can sell the ones that you paid too much for to release some capital. Remember tax lots. If you want to call in, I'll explain this to you in more detail. But so it's never a wrong time to buy, and it depends on your position, how much money have you got invested, if you've got some cash on the side, and so on and so forth. But it's never a wrong time to buy. But if you do buy when there's a overselling price, then obviously you can amplify the gains. And that's why I was able to achieve a V-shaped recovery of a 70 grand swing in days by buying on the way down. And as we got that little trim, as it went up a little bit on the way down, I would sell the ones I paid too much for because my position was too large. My margin was too large. And I kept the ones lower. And then when it rallied up, I was in a great position. So I hope that helps you. It's not a black and white answer, I'm afraid. 30,000 portfolio. Wonderful. RC, teach and then show how to buy our own money. That's it. Happy Monday. She is Moonfeather. Sam Dirks, very true. Space is pumping now. Let me go and have a look at it in a second. Squeeze it. So 17 to 20 range. Thank you. Yeah, that would be nice. But because we are now considering raising the valuation of the S&P because of the growth potential, then maybe, 20 is okay. I mean, that's undervalued now. Not undervalued, but that's a good price. A good price for the S&P right now. But that doesn't mean to say you can't be in. Because people will say, well, if you dollar cost average, you'll be up anyway. Well, you would be over time. This is true. Just message me personally when you buy. Well, I do. What I do when I buy, I put it on X. I put it on X. I shared it on X. I share everything on X that I do. So whenever I buy, I tell you I'm buying. I come on the show and tell you I'm buying. There you go. Up 7% today when all in on Canaan after the stock review I requested from you. Oh, wonderful. Ninja Kid. That's wonderful. Virgin Galactic 319. Okay, let's do the carry trade and Virgin Galactic. Many have requested this. So let's do this now. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Would it be a better response? I've got an idea. I think I can do better than that. I can definitely do better than that. I can do better than that. I've come up with an idea that you'll prefer. I've got an idea you'll all like. I know you're going to like this. Here we go. You're going to like this. I haven't done my made somebody famous yet, have I? Let's do that now. So let me go over to here on X. If you've not done it, you've got 10 seconds to go. There's my X link. So I said, repost this. And anyone who becomes a member today, we're going to make them famous on X. Let's have a look. Okay, thank you for reposting. That's awesome. Let's go and have a look. Let's see who became a follower today. Hey, all right. So we've got VKG Strongs. We've got Sean Baker. We've got Kyle Martin, Andy Bradford, George Justice, Will Robb. We've got Don. We've got Resnick Hampton, Karen Smith, and we've got Thunderclouds. All right, so I tell you what, and we've also got Andy Bradford. All right, so what I want you to do, we're going to pick one of these in the chat. So copy it, randomly pick somebody, Andy, Justin. Justin. Oh, hang on. I want the followers. I beg your pardon. Here we go. I meant to be on here. Whoops. There you go. Oops. It keeps moving. I want the followers. Right. It keeps moving. So, put in the chat which one you want me to do. Which one should we do? VKG, Sean Baker, Kyle, Andy, George, Will, Don, Resnick, Karen, or Thundercloud. Let me see some names. I'm about to do a Virgin Galactic event. Let's pick one. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just go like this. I'll sweep across the screen. Right, ready? I'll look the other way. I don't know where it's going to land. So let me look the other way. Hang on, how do I do it? Okay, I'm looking the other way. I'm looking the other way. I'm looking the other way. I'm looking the other way, and stop. Where's my mouse? It's nearest VK. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to make VK famous. VK is from Las Vegas and Vegas strong. So he's got 60 followers. Let's take him to 100 followers. And then I got an XRP event. So VK, if you're watching, this is your moment in the spotlight. Could everybody go and follow VK? Let's just, and leave him a message. I'll tell you what would be really cool. Go and follow him and say, you were Lucas aided. That'd be fun. Everyone say, go and follow him and reply to his post and say, you were Lucas aided. I'm going to do it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reply to him here and say, we made you the star of the show to get you more followers. You were Lucas aided. There you go. You were Lucas aided. So we aided him. We helped him. All right. So you could all reply to that. We made you the star of the show to get you more followers. We made you the star of the show to get you more followers. You were Lucas aided. We put you on the live show. We put you on the live show. I should probably just tag this show in where we are right now so we could go back and have a little look. What time was it? At 1 hour 30. There we go. At 1 hour 30, you can go back and check now. A live show at 1 hour 30. There you go. Reply. There you go. Reply to his post. And we can see it there. Look. Hey. If you can all go and comment to that, it'd be awesome. So what was he on? He was on 60, right? He's on 63 now. He's going up. So let me give everyone this link to this post here. Right? How can I give you the link to that? Shh. Can I do that? How do I do that? Copy link. There you go. Here's the link to the post. There you go. He was Lucas aided. Everybody go and click on that, follow him and reply to it. It's a kind of cool thing, isn't it? I just made that up, Lucas aided. Sounds good though, doesn't it? All right, there you go. Go and repost it, go and share it, make him famous. He'll love it. He'll wake up, he'll come in and go, oh my God, I've just doubled my followers. It's cool, isn't it? So there you go. 63. What's he on now? He was at 60. And the more love you give to people, the more the love you get back. That's the way I see it. All right, so there you go. Go and do that. That's cool, isn't it? All right, now then, what we're going to do is, I promised you something good, didn't I? For Virgin Galactic, you've asked me for it. So I'm going to do this now. Because Virgin Galactic can, it really can short squeeze again here. So we're going to do it now. It's now at the 9:30. There you go. It's a live show, Virgin Galactic. Show more. No. Virgin Galactic. There we go. 9:30. Yeah. Subscribers. Yeah. This is there. 9:30. Alrighty then. So XRP, let's have a look what it's doing. XRP is holding above $3. The markets are pushing up, but what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the Roth IRA, type in SPCE, Virgin Galactic. There it is.
James V. Sky has become a member.
Thank you very much indeed. You know what your members' perks are? You get many, many perks. Members-only live streams, members-only videos. If you comment to me or reply to all of your messages, if you engage with me, if you're a member and you engage me on X, I'll support you. There are members-only live streams where we do all the Meet the CEO series. You can now order your own earnings reports. You can have your own analysis. You can get access to 24 hours support on the Extra channel. You get a birthday song if it's your birthday during the week on the music show on Friday. If you ever go silver, we can put you on the homepage of the channel. If you're gold, you can request a 1 hour a month, 1 hour every month private video call with me. If you're a sponsor, we can promote you every day on the channel. And if you're a platinum member, you get your own videos made just for you. All right, so there you go. Okay, we're now going to switch over to something special. Duplicate. Bring this in. There you go. There you go. There you go. It goes live in 2 minutes. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to switch over to our next show, an SBCE short squeeze. We've got some news on Virgin Galactic about the upcoming earnings, why it's moving, where it's going. There it is, pinned to the top. Let me replace that. There you go. I've pinned it to the top. We're going to go live here right now. Virgin Galactic, this show will take you directly into it. So let me edit that and go... Next, do that. Custom, let me come back to general subscribers and let me redirect to there. And there we go. Right. The pin is at the top. Click on that. It'll automatically take you there, or you can click on it. I'm going to go there right now and we're going to switch over to our next event. And I'll be there in literally 1 minute from now. We're going to cover the news, what we expect, short squeezing with Virgin Galactic, and very, very exciting stuff indeed. This will be a big stream because we do have a large audience of Virgin Galactic. Not as big as XRP, but we are a whole investment channel, not just XRP. We cover everything for you. So hopefully you'll join me for this. All right. Okay, that's it from me. Let me just check the comments. James just became a member. Thank you so much indeed. Thank you for your support to keeping the shows live. Do you have a personal Twitter, or is the one that followed me a fake? All right. So let me tell you, I don't follow anybody. So you know it's a fake. There are those that pretend to be me. Let me show you. Let me show you on X. This is my X account. Martyn Investor. This is me, spelt correctly, verified. I only follow myself, Sensei, and Vaz. That's how you know it's me. All right. If you then click on who I'm following, you will see I have my musical self. This is where I promote my music. So there's Martyn Lucas, spelt correctly. There's me. I don't pay for verification. Tick on that one. It's just a small channel to back up this one, right? So that's how you know the real me. Okay. I never follow or message anyone. However, if we search in Martyn Lucas Investor, you will see there are scammers. Look at all these. They spell my name incorrectly. They've got zeros and silly numbers at the end. You see them all? And every couple of days we ban them. It's just part of the thing. So please don't support any of those. All right. I don't follow anyone, so you know it's not me. Okay. If they're following you, they want you to follow back. And I don't do follow for follow. I don't message you. And it's just a joke. Well, it's not a joke. It's terrible. I hate it. And I spend time, all the time, taking care of that. Yay. All right, we're now going to switch over to Virgin Galactic and bring you this news. What is going on today? All right, so everybody good? I figured it. I reported it. Yes, indeed. Yeah, always doing it. I mean, the golden rule is you just don't follow someone who follows you. I don't follow anyone. I don't message you. So you know I'm the real person, right? The scammers just follow for follow and then they unfollow you and it's just a joke. And then they try and sell you something as well. I don't sell you anything. You can watch for free. You can become a member if you want, but you don't have to, do you? Right, okay. So we're going to go over now to the Virgin Galactic event. This is it here. It's pinned to the top. I'll give you the link once again. And we'll be live and we'll cover this news. All right. There it is. All right, that's it from me. I will see you there exactly just like 2 minutes. Give me a chance to end and restart and I'll be there. That's it. Thank you very much indeed. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Just stay right where you are. It'll do it all for you. Bye-bye for now.